Last month, in the beginning of April, a new Warriors book titled River was released for everyone to read. And then I had to wait for 3 weeks for it to arrive. But now that I've read it, what is my opinion? Did I like the book? Did I hate it? Well, you're about to find out. Before getting started with the video, I'm putting a spoiler warning. There are spoilers for River and for the Broken Code. So, what do I think of the book? I liked it. I enjoyed reading it and I'm looking forward to what they're going to do with this arc. After being disappointed with the 4 previous books and overall the Broken Code as an arc, trust me, there will be a video about that, River felt like a breath of fresh air. They really can do something great with this. Why did I like the book? What did it do right? Well, let's start with the characters. I have many complaints about the main cast of the Broken Code, but I will take it in that eventual video. Let's focus on the new cast, because in my opinion, they're all a huge upgrade. First of all, they are more mature and have more mature issues. In the last arc, Bristlefrost, Shadowsight and Rootspring were all apprentices when Lost Stars started, or maybe Rootspring was a kid, I honestly don't remember. Meanwhile, in River, we have a cat who's been a warrior for multiple moons, a cat who's warrior age, and, well, a new apprentice. And the problems in the Broken Code felt weird and forced and childish. The issues in River felt much better and less forced. Sunbeam struggles with a friend going down a bad path and feeling absolutely powerless in their situation.
Nightheart
struggles with living up to other cats' expectations and always being compared to someone he isn't. And Frostpaw is struggling with growing up too fast, having to take the position of leader together with Mothwing just shortly after she has left the nursery. These struggles are more interesting and much more relatable than, oh no, I'm in love with someone I met once. I'm very interested to see what they will do with this, especially with Sunbeam and Frostpaw. Speaking of them, a big positive about this book is Frostpaw and Sunbeam. My favorite is Frostpaw, but I love them both. Most of their chapters are interesting, unlike with Nightheart, who was a bit more boring. What they're going through feels so relatable and good written. There are so many people who have been forced to grow up too fast, and having to take responsibilities they clearly aren't ready for. And many people, including me, have seen people we love go down the wrong paths and feeling they can't do anything to stop it. It's especially hard when you know that person is good deep inside. For this reason, I can relate to Sunbeam and how she feels about lightly going down this path. She's probably the first character I can relate to a bit. Now we're done with the main characters, so why don't we go to another important thing? The writing. While the writing of the last 4 Broken Code books was lazy and very bad, the writing in River was improved. You can tell more effort was put into this book. It felt like the characters actually had feelings and weren't emotionless robots. Another improvement is the siblings. If you watched the videos I made around 2 years ago, you'll notice one of my biggest complaints were that the siblings were never there. They sometimes didn't even appear in the books, while in other arcs siblings have been important in some way. And in this arc, every main character's sibling spoke at least once. And while it isn't perfect, it's already an improvement from the last books. It feels more realistic to actually have family interact. Nightheart and Finchlight had multiple good interactions, and Frostpaw's siblings seem to be building up to become major characters. Which leads me to believe at least one of them will die. The Aries also showed off their skills in killing off characters, having 3 characters die in 1 book. They were all from River Clan, so I would be very happy if they show the same energy for Thunder Clan. I also really like that the main characters seem to be living pretty separate lives from each other. I wasn't a fan of the Broken Code main characters all knowing each other, so the Starless Clan MCs not really knowing each other feels much better. Of course, there's no problem with them maybe saying a word or two to each other at a gathering, but I hope that they continue to have separate lives like this in the rest of the series. And that was all I had to say about River. Stay tuned for the future video of what I think and want to happen in this arc. If you want, you can comment what you think of the book and we could have a little discussion. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time!